Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or Cool Love Light. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for sharing this lovely space with me. So today I am just going to do a quick recipe. You know, today is Tuesday, which means I have fasted for 20 hours for Shawwal, and now it is time for my meal. So I am just going to make, I'm sure you guys have seen me make this before. I'm just going to make stuffed salmon. It's salmon, however you want to say it. But I'm just going to make that. So first, of course, I'm going to cup up. What am I talking about? I'm sorry. I'm thinking about a cup of tea. That's probably what's trying to come out of my mouth. I want to make me some tea, and I'll show you guys that too. But I'm just going to cut up some peppers, some green, orange, and yellow peppers. See how nicely you dice them up. Just dice them up a little bit. And then I am just going to add shrimp in the bowl. And for this salmon, I had a small piece of the fish left. I'm just going to put this right in the same pan with the shrimp. Just going to cut it into a couple pieces and let this cook with shrimp so it can go inside the salmon as well. I'm going to season my salmon with avocado oil, Old Bay seasoning, a little bit of Italian seasoning, garlic powder, parsley, and then a little bit of oregano as well. I am going to still use a lot of this garlic powder. Y'all know I love garlic. But one of my viewers did let me know that garlic powder apparently has carbs in them as well. I guess because it's in a powdered form. So it's always best, as with anything else, to use either whole or have it minced. However, I'm okay with it. I'm going to use this garlic powder. The crazy thing is I use garlic powder and minced garlic. It's terrible. But for my salmon, I'm just going to season it with Old Bay and Italian seasoning. And I may put a little bit of garlic butter on top of it once it's halfway done. I'm going to season front and back. Season both sides of your salmon, because that is what brings all of the flavor all through that thing. Okay, so don't be just seasoning one side. The only difference is, though, I'm only going to season it a little bit with Cajun seasoning. So we're going to cook our shrimp, put the oil in the pan, just a little bit of oil, avocado oil, or whatever kind of oil you want to use of your choice. I'm doing keto, so of course I'm doing avocado oil, but you can use ghee. You can also you can use a cup, whatever. Listen, I know I feel like I'm rambling now. Just enjoy the video. Right, so after our shrimp finish cooking, we are just going to throw the peppers in the same pan, and we're going to let them get soft. We're going to put some broccoli in here with it. You don't have to cook it at 100%. I would say cook it at least 90% of it, because it's still going to heat back up in the air fryer. So I try not to cook it like 100%. But we're just going to saute this in the pan, and then we're going to chop these shrimp up, and we're going to start on our mixture for our stuffing. Okay, so now for our mixture, we are just going to add an 8-ounce container of cream cheese, and we're going to add Cajun season to this. Do not add Old Bay to this part because you already put that in the shrimp. I'm just adding Cajun season just to give it a little kick, and then we're going to add the sauteed vegetables in here, and we're going to stir this really well. Of course, you know me, I added more garlic, which is absolutely ridiculous. And and this time, with the only difference with this one, I did not add my manchego cheese. That cheese is so good. If you're going to make this, I would highly suggest you make it with manchego cheese. It's so good. But instead I just used the basic of cheddar, moderated jack, the Mexican trio cheese. So you are just going to mix this all together. Now I really, what is going what is going on with me talking today? Oh my gosh. I will say, oh my gosh, get it together, Curry. Get it together. I will say that for this filling, I made this one a little bit more loose because my daughter was actually eating this as a dip. She loves just the filling. She don't need nothing else, just the filling. Of course, because it's probably because of all of the cheese. But she eats this filling just like this. So I made it just a little bit loose for her so she can use it as a dip. For you not to make yours loose, skip the part of putting the butter in the pan with the shrimp. When you're cooking the shrimp, don't put butter in the pan. Just let it cook with the little bit of oil that's left in there, and they'll keep it nice and thick and firm. So now this was a challenge, trying to get this salmon to stay like this with this loose filling, but it turned out really, 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 really delicious. This is always so good. This is never a fail. This stuffed salmon is never ever a fail. Oh my gosh, it's so good. All right, that's enough. Continue on the video, and I'll see you for snack. You guys, this was a huge piece of salmon. I just put all of it on a plate for presentation purposes because I liked it to take pictures and post them on Instagram. But I ended up giving my son half of this salmon and half of the asparagus, so it turned out pretty good. But this was so delicious. Oh my gosh, this was so delicious. So good. All right, so I wanted to show you guys my first snack, which is going to be this keto bar caramel nut. This is from Aldi's, and this is only 2 net carbs. As you can see, it's 16 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fiber, and it's 8 grams of sugar alcohol. So it only leaves 2 net carbs. This one is really good. This tastes like a Snickers bar. I was gonna make a keto cake today, but I'm like, listen, I have had those keto cakes enough, okay? We're gonna have to go with something lighter. So this is what I'm eating, and now I'm going to make me a cup of tea and maybe have some pork skins for my later on snack, and then that will be it. So now it is about 7:30. I'm just gonna make me some tea. I thought I was recording, but I was not. So I'm gonna show you the tea leaves that I put in here. It is just I just added dandelion and peppermint. And then I'm going to add some peppermint leaves to my teacup before I pour the tea in there. And then I'm going to drink it just like that. I'm also going to finish off the rest of these barbecue pork skins. If you don't know by now, these are like the best chip for while you're doing keto. So easy, no carbs. Some of them are, but it's only like one carb for like a half an ounce or something like that. So I am going to wrap the video up here. I wanted to show you that today was only 10 net carbs and about like 960 some calories. For those who think like, well, don't you be tired the next day? Absolutely not, because tomorrow I can eat a regular keto day. So this is it, you guys. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you for sharing this space with me. As always, I thank you for watching.